HarperCollins presents The Abandoners of Mothers and Monsters by Begoña Gómez Urzaiz, translated by Lizzie Davis, read by Emily Pennant-Rea. For my mother, who is always there, and for Kieran, Lope, and Sean, I want you close always. It is well known in the world of fairy tale and post-Freudian analysis that it is not a good thing for a child to have a wicked witch, especially a lovely wicked witch, as a mother. Jenny Diskey, Entitlement, The London Review of Books. Chapter 1. What kind of mother abandons her child? There's something biblical to the phrase, and it arrives in the mouth fully formed, a little like, who could kill a child? It has that judgmental feel, slightly self-righteous, like all words that dress up as common sense, that boast of being free of ideology. Everyone knows when someone invokes common sense, they're trying to get you to vote Conservative. Even so, almost no one has escaped articulating it on some occasion. Upon hearing or reading about a woman who, at a certain point, left her children behind and carried on with her non-mother life. A child will change your life is another one of those phrases, persistent and posed like an incontrovertible fact. If they change your life, it can't be unchanged. That's ontologically impossible. The child can't be undone. What kind of mother abandons her child? The worst kind, certainly. The question has seized me many times. I'd swear it's against my will, as if I'm possessed by a moralist I don't believe myself to be, or a kind of moralist that makes me uncomfortable. It happened, for example, the day I went to see Carol, the Todd Haynes film based on the Patricia Highsmith novel The Price of Salt. It was a special day, my eldest son's 2nd birthday, so I remember the exact date. It had been an exhausting weekend of maternal affective overproduction. That Saturday, I had invited the family over for dinner, cooked for 9, and we blew out candles. On Sunday, the idea was to do something simple with friends at the park. Everyone knows how that turns out. I woke up very early to make pastrami sandwiches and tuna empanadas and carry them to the picnic tables, along with drinks, snacks, a garland, candles, balloons, plates, a piñata, a big tin of potato crisps, the fancy kind, and cups from Flying Tiger. Luckily, a lot of people came. It was nice and tiring. A friend brought a strawberry cream cake so photogenic it seemed like it was straight out of an insurance ad. The perfect metonym for happy moments for you and yours. Everyone brought gifts, though we had told them it wasn't necessary. When my phone highlights photos of that day, something the For You feature does from time to time, exerting a subtle form of emotional terrorism, it moves me just as Apple hopes it will. I shudder in my motherhood. When I see a photo of that children's party, or any of the others I've now thrown, all that comes to mind is noise, happiness, sunshine, the crocodile piñata. Not the anxiety of preparing it all, the stress of spending so much, the supreme fatigue that locks all my muscles the moment I've collected the last streamer, thrown out the last paper cup with dinosaurs on it. At the end of that particular afternoon, I felt like I had spent time with everyone but my child, socializing, exchanging pleasantries for 5 minutes while checking that there was ice enough in the cooler. Later, the party continued in our home. Regardless, when some friends of mine, without children, proposed we go to the cinema to see Carol, I was first to sign up. Because I wanted to see it. It had been out for 2 or 3 weeks. I felt like the only person who hadn't yet, and thus was excluded from the conversation. And because at that time, I was still performing an idea for myself, that you can do it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?